It's always a good day when you can be a part of improving your community, and that's just one of the many themes for Monday, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
The city of Toledo is planning a number of events to commemorate the life of the civil rights leader. Malaika Bell, Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion for the University of Toledo, has those details for us this morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here today.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And it seems like this gets bigger and better every year. And there's more and more events, more and more activities associated with this. Earlier this week, we talked with the folks at Alpha Phi Alpha to talk about the scholarship breakfast, so that kind of kicks things off on Saturday, but a big day's on Monday.
Yes, but actually we do have a kickoff Friday evening.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Friday evening at Toll House, there will be a poetry night, and then the Alpha Breakfast. But then on Monday, as usual, this is our 22nd year collaborating with the City of Toledo, the University of Toledo. And so, yes, you're right. I'm happy to be a part of it, getting better and better and bigger and more inclusive of the entire city of Toledo. Monday morning, 10 a.m. virtual again, because that allows us to reach more people than we were able to reach when it was in person. And so we've got two keynotes this year. Chuck Ely, who was just entered into the Hall of Fame, and Bree Newsome, who is famous for having climbed the flagpole in Charlottesville in 2019 to pull down the Confederate flag. So we're really looking forward to the Unity Day celebration on Monday.
Yes,
Lots of big names.
Yes, I was going to say that. Big name speakers, and also there's going to be, the musical component there. And also they're going to be spread around town. Talk about, you said it's the whole city of Toledo.
Absolutely. We've got the Toledo Museum of Art involved because they will be open normally up until I think last year was our first year where they joined us in the MLK experience and decided to stay open, no, 2 years ago. And so this is the third year, and they've got programming scheduled just to honor and have remembrance of Dr. MLK Jr. And then we've got the Toledo Opera, we've got singers within the program itself. Yes. Young people and older people, and it's wonderful, and we're really excited about this year's celebration.
As you mentioned, it almost kind of worked out with the pandemic, figuring out that you could reach more people if you hold this virtually rather than doing it in person.
You know what, you're right, because we would not, I don't think, have thought about that as a potential opportunity. One of the ways we would like to touch the community with this event, and previously we would have a meal, so we were really hesitant that first year that we went virtual, that we weren't going to be able to give back to the community in the same way. But we have found a way to make it a community event and to provide access to the event to those who may not have even been able to attend previously.
And you, of course, have been doing this event a lot. What do people really enjoy and love to take away from this?
I think it's just that moment to sit and reflect about where we've come from, where we are now, and then to have some hope stirred within us on the potentials of where we can go in the future. Always the entertainment, and this year we've got a lot of entertainment. We've got dancing and singing and poetry, and it's going to be a great show, so everyone should tune in.
It's only been within the last couple years here that Martin Luther King Jr. Day has been recognized as a federal holiday. So this is a big deal, and we have to make sure that you take that opportunity to do something and engage the community on this day.
Absolutely, and Unity Day celebrations started as a way to give back to the community, and so we encourage the City of Toledo to participate in any volunteer opportunities. Use that day off from work to give back to your community. First, tune in for the Unity Day celebration, and then give back.
And speaking of that, with it being virtual, do we need to register? How do we get involved in, even find out about all of the events this weekend?
Thank you for asking. So you should be seeing the flyers, which have some of the information. You can log in to enjoy the event on Monday morning at 10 a.m. You can either go to the University of Toledo, utoledo.edu/MLK, or you can go to the City of Toledo's Human Relations Commission's website and find the link there.
It'd be pretty easy, you know, get on the city's website, Google it, you know, you'll find it, and we have that information for you up there as well. And as you mentioned, it's just, you know, a day to give back and to give service to the community. Is there anything specific that you would like, you know, the community to take away with them on Monday?
I really would like people to actually take a moment. So if it means before the event starts, in those first 5 minutes, for you to just sit with the ideas that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. supported and think. Because, you know, the way that we grow in our competency and our relations with one another is based on our internal work and how we then can deal with each other externally. So take a moment and pause and really reflect, and then enjoy the show.
I think that is a great suggestion, because how many times do we stop and think and pause? You know, take that moment. On Monday, again, 10 o'clock though, for the virtual Unity Day celebration. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you
We appreciate
both.
it. Yeah, you bet.